A little bit of a...
Good shot, man.
Keep wearing that hoodie.
No, I gotta put the hoodie on the line. The lighting just makes it look so much better.
This is a great example of what I just said.
Alrighty, Dave, here we go.
So a lot of people may not know this about me, but I used to be a droney back in the day when the first Phantom 1 was released. Back then you only had a 2-axis gimbal if you were lucky, and no way to look at the image without using a third-party DIY setup. Things have changed dramatically now with the new DJI Mini 2, which we reviewed on this channel, icon above if you want to watch that. Now you can get 4K recording with OcuSync technology in your pocket for only $450. But on the opposite end of that, DJI also sells the incredible Inspire 2 using a Super 35 sensor in the X7 camera that's capable of shooting ProRes RAW. So we've decided to put those two cameras to the test, the Inspire 2 and the Mini 2, and go out and film some epic footage. And then I've actually asked Ted to join us in the Indy Mogul studio, and we're gonna look at the footage from both drones side by side and see if we can tell which one is which. Ted has no idea what we're doing, so let's go. So first we're gonna test the Mavic Mini 2. So, oh, it's not Mavic, it's DJI Mini. So whatever I'm about to do in terms of flight pattern and path, I'm gonna try my best to replicate with the Inspire 2 after we're done with these Mavic Mini shots. Dang it, DJI Mini. What do you think, Matt? Do you think Ted will be able to tell the difference?
I think he will, but there's gonna be a few shots to throw him a loop.
I might surprise myself.
Ooh, what do you think? Do you think you'll be able to tell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ready to take off?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh.
So I do have a theory when it comes to the quality of your drone camera, and that theory is the production value of having a camera in the sky, period, is super professional. This gimbal, even though it's a tiny little sensor in that camera, the gimbal is really good. And even if the image quality kind of just looks a little better than an iPhone or Android phone, the fact that it's flying in the sky makes it automatically better. So I do wonder, even if, of course, the Inspire 2 is going to look better, does it really matter in terms of production value? So I am noticing something that I didn't notice in my initial review. I think the wind up there is a little strong, so I'm seeing the gimbal kind of, the stabilization just kind of goes, whoop, yeah, too much wind, too much wind. The strength of the motors kind of gets triggered. So that's obviously a big difference between the Inspire, because that one will have much better wind tolerance. Please. So I went way up and it lost signal. So, yay!
Hey!
She's coming home! Ta-da!
We did it!
First drone successful, even though I probably went further than I should have. Okay, here we go. You're gonna want to film this one.
You're gonna see some serious
I can hear and feel some wind right now, but this drone's like, wind? What? I ate wind for breakfast. The Inspire 2 is the Hummer of drones. I also feel totally secure now flying through these trees, because this drone, unlike the Mini, has full 360-degree obstacle avoidance. Both the Mini and the Inspire have manual controls, but this one has aperture control, but the Mini has a locked aperture.
Oh, I see it. Wow, I can actually see it.
Right there. pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Ted?
How's it going, dude?
We've got some fun footage to show you today.
Okay.
We took this new drone, the DJI Mini 2, and compared it to the industry standard in cinema right now, the Inspire 2 with the X7 gimbal. Okay, so this is our first shot here. We went out into the forest, and you can see some nice foreground movement.
Hey, I like that shot.
What do you think, huh? Yeah, pretty
it looks
cinematic.
like,
pretty
looks
cinematic.
pretty good.
Now, one of the downsides of the Mini is the fact that it doesn't have any type of log format to record in. If you're not familiar with log recording, that is when you get kind of a flat picture profile, low saturation, low contrast. That allows you to pull all that back and save your highlights and things like that. So because the sky looks a little blown out, that's making me potentially think that that's the Mini.
Okay, I agree.
But
it does look a little bit like that. The one on the right's a little sharper for sure too. You can see that the texture on the trees. I feel like I see a little bit more.
Yeah. But they're pretty dang close.
They're pretty. It's actually not bad. So I'm feeling pretty good that the left one is the Inspire.
I would have to agree with you on that.
Yes?
You are correct.
Yes, we are correct. We're not dummies. Okay, here we go.
Keep wearing that
Here
hoodie.
we go. I'm going to keep wearing this hoodie. Ooh, no. I got to put the hoodie on the line.
Okay, so now we're moving on to this really epic over the mountain reveal
Okay, let's
that
see
I
it.
got.
All right, let's see it.
All right, so
Ready?
this is our first shot. A little bit of
Ooh, good shot, man. I like this shot.
like to me that shot right here with the more green, that seems more color accurate to what was actually visible like to my naked eye.
I'm really surprised, though, because the other one looks sharper, though.
This one's tough.
This one's tough.
This
they
is-
don't look that... Yeah, this second shot, again, I think it's the right side is Inspire.
Yeah.
Because of that sky. That's the only giveaway. But
But it's pretty dang close, isn't it?
let's try it. Yes! Oh, yes! The shirt stays on.
2 for 2.
All right, sounds good. Such a nice shot that I want to say Inspire, but I think it's Mavic. That's
Yeah,
my
the Mini.
guess. It might be the Mini.
Mini?
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah!
So this shot here is a great example of getting your lighting right. No matter what drone you're shooting on, if you time it well,
Yeah.
I would rather have
Yeah.
sunset, golden hour, or sunrise
Yeah.
with the Mini than midday Inspire 2.
Are you saying that technique is more important than gear?
Yes. If you are shooting on a lesser drone,
Yeah.
just time your shoot day around when the lighting looks best.
Ooh.
Another nice shot there. There's
I'm
two for-
amazed that you guys went and got these shots. Like I said, this one, the sun time
Yeah.
in which you flew the two shots.
Unfortunately, we didn't. I had to fly each drone separately. So by the time we filmed the one on the right, the sun was already over the mountains. Look at the sharpness again. I think the one on the left is
for
pretty
me-
sharp.
For me, it's the shadows, right? In the shadows, I just keep seeing that like purple kind of sneak in again.
So yeah, what do you think? Left.
I think left is Inspire and then right is Mavic Mini. That's my guess. Are we wrong?
Oh, you're wrong.
We're wrong. No way.
Yeah, I knew it was wrong. But I didn't want to say anything. So.
No, wait, what?
So here's the thing that I'm seeing again: the over sharpness of the Mini on the left. The you can kind of see it in the trees. It just kind of has this muddy, kind of overly sharp to it. But again, that's something you can fix in post. You can add a little blur actually in post to smooth it out.
I think I'm seeing the.
And then the magenta shift you can definitely see on the left versus the green on the right. And again,
The lighting
obviously,
just makes it look so much better.
this is a great example of what I just said.
Alrighty, Dave. Here we go.
He's losing the-
It looks pretty good. Is it a little too tight for you? It looks good. It's like fitted. You know,
Yeah,
it's fitted.
makes
It
me
works,
look
actually.
buff.
Makes you look buff.
So here's a shoot that we helped out with Andrew on the Deity shoot yesterday.
Oh, what on earth is this?
So this is our actress doing a little move here and a reveal of LA. And for both cases, I tried not to hit the house behind me because there was a house like right behind us.
Oh,
So-
really? I feel like I'm getting more that super sharpness on the right again. So
Yep.
if I had to make a guess, I would say Mavic on the right and then Inspire on the left.
Okay, so Matt, were we right? Is the left image the Inspire and the right the Mini?
You are correct.
Yes.
Yes. Also, because we have a very close foreground element with our subject there, you actually can get a little bit of a depth of field on the image on the left. A sensor the size of my pinky fingernail on this, and a Super 35 sensor, which is similar to a red on the left.
Yeah.
We're using a lens that has an f2.8 aperture as well, and it has autofocus capabilities. So using the Inspire in this type of scenario is the better tool for the job for sure.
All right, if I get one more right, can I have my shirt back?
I don't know. It's really starting to melt into my
No!
flesh.
Man, if I get one more right, I get my shirt back. Ooh.
It's like a jib shot.
That's a good shot.
Thanks, man.
So on the left, we're seeing Mavic, and then on the right, we're seeing Inspire.
Exactly.
You are correct.
Yes! Give me that shirt back. Give me that shirt back.
Obviously, we know this comparison isn't fair. The Inspire 2 has a much better image, and we weren't even shooting in the raw codec that you can shoot on. The Inspire 2 is being used right now in Hollywood on a daily basis.
Yeah, we're not saying replace your Inspire with this drone, right? Like, that wouldn't make sense.
But if you're worried that this isn't pro enough or it doesn't look good enough, and you're actually tempted by the fact that it's so small and under 250 grams, as a professional operator, I think it's going to be really valuable to have something like this in your tool belt for those moments where you want to fly under the radar. Hey, before we do the next clip, I need to run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, that's good. Now, while Dave is in the bathroom, let's talk real quick about our sponsor today, Squarespace.com. Maybe you like Dave. I like Dave. I want to make a website about Dave. I want to make a website about Dave. He's talking a lot of time about cooking stuff. So I want to make a website here. What is DaveActuallyCooking.com? You want a picture of Dave cooking a casserole? You can put that on that website here. You want a honey ham Dave photo of Dave making new honey hams? Dave'sHoneyHams.com. You can make that a business website too. Did we mention that Squarespace is perfect for business makings as well? Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Thank you for helping us make WhatIsDaveCooking.com. Get 10% off at Squarespace by going to squarespace.com and use the discount code Indy Mogul, INDY with a Y. Thanks, Squarespace. You're the best.
So we want to know your thoughts on this comparison. Did you actually fall for the tricks with the Mini 2 versus the Inspire 2? Comment down below and let us know which ones you thought was which and if you got some right or wrong. And maybe, hopefully, you don't have to lose your shirt in the process.
If you want to see more of us hanging out and doing these comparisons, let us know in the comments as well.
Ted and Dave show.
Yeah, right on, man. Ted and Dave show. We got to get that printed on coffee mugs.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, once again, I'm Dave Mays. This is Ted Sim.
Thank you for watching. And, of course, we'll catch you guys next time.
See ya. High five.
Cool.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, no!
The difference between the Mini and the Inspire already. And so it's like Lady Gaga and a screamo hardcore band.